Right now, your heart is beating, and it's been beating even before you were born, even before you had a brain, even before you had a single nerve. And here is the part that blows your mind. It just started beating. No signal, no command, no instructions. How? People did not understand this until 1958. And the things we figured out in 1958 changed the way we think about life itself. Imagine you're a scientist in 1958 studying human heart, and someone asks you a very simple question. Why does the heart beat? Well, brain sends a signal, so your arms move, and you get a command from the brain, so your legs kick. In the same way, brain sends a signal, so heart beats? No, wrong. It doesn't work that way. And here is the shocking truth. A very hard beat in a human embryo happens just 28 days after the conception. At this point, the embryo is as small as a small grain of rice, and there are no neurons, there are no brain cells. And where did the instruction comes from? And a young scientist, Mr. Nobel, had the same question in 1958 and couldn't figure out why. And he found world's first mechanical beating heart model created exactly like how a human heart beats to figure out where does the instructions comes from. And the beautiful thing about heart is that there is no oscillator. There is nothing in the DNA that sends the instruction to the heart that you are supposed to be beating certain way, certain time, in certain oscillation. And think of it like a swing in a playground. On a regular playground, in a swing, for it to swing, somebody has to push it initially, or there has to be wind that is blowing in that direction. But heart is something like a self-swinging swing. There is no need to push, or there is no starting point. There is no pressure on instructions to tell the heart to beat. In the same way how a self-swinging swing swings itself, the heart beats itself. And we call this self-excitation. That's a property of the heart, or a property of a human cell that scientists have discovered, where it starts itself, it excites itself. For decades, the scientists have been telling us that everything in the body, our actions and our behaviors and everything, is based and judged and also commanded by genes. Whereas this Nobel's discovery has changed so much to the point when it comes to heart, the most fundamental thing that we consider ourselves as being alive is for the heart to beat is not exactly guided by the genes, but it is actually guided by the system itself. It is, for a simple example, let us say there is an orchestra. If you have to say what does make the music create, is that the violin, is that the drums, is that the conductor? No, it is the whole system itself that makes the music happen. In the same way, it is not some genes that is directing the heart to beat. It is the whole system as an organism, as a human being. The system itself dictates the heart to beat. So next time, whenever you use a sentence, you skip the beat, just remember that beat has been beating even before you had a face, even before you had a brain, even before you had a heart. And I would say this kind of concludes that life finds itself, and it starts, excites and beats itself without a manual, without any instructions, not guided by the genes. If this doesn't fascinate you, I don't know what will. And if you find this interesting, please let me know what you think about this in the comment section. And also, if you find any other science interesting topics that you would want me to discover, let me know and share it with your friend. Have a good day.